Hey there, this is Patty. Thank you very much for watching today. I am in DSW, Discount Shoe Warehouse, one of my favorite places in the world. Why? Because I need a pair of shoes for the summer. And what am I looking at? Classic, right here. Converse All-Stars, better known as Chucks or Chuck Taylors. I have never ever owned a pair of Chuck Taylors in my life. I know, I'm like one of the few Americans who haven't owned a pair. So today, I'm gonna remedy that and I'm gonna get a pair for the summer. But I thought about this, I was like, who is Chuck Taylor? Why the Converse? Why is this? And they've got low ones, they've got high ones, they have all sorts of different ones right now. Why is this an American legend? What is the history? And I'm here to tell you in 60 seconds or less. The Converse company started making the All-Star in 1917. A professional basketball league player named Charles Taylor, better known as Chuck, joined the league in 1921. He joined a team that was sponsored by Converse called the All-Stars. Soon thereafter, he started selling the shoes, and pretty soon, obviously, they became a phenomenon, and the rest is history. A little bit more about the history. He was selling the shoes, and they began to be worn by all sorts of professional athletes, even Olympians and World War II soldiers in training. By the 1960s, 90% of professional basketball players and professional athletes in general were wearing Chuck Taylor All-Stars. Now, it happened in the 1970s. They did start to go out of fashion. Shoes became much more high-tech. During the 80s, in fact, the last season that somebody wore them in the NBA was professional basketball player Tree Rollins. He wore them for the 1979-80 season. And after that, no more Chuck Taylors in the NBA. But starting in the 80s, we got what we called music videos. After that, Chuck Taylor and Converse All-Stars became much more well-known in the rock and roll and punk rock circuit with bands like the Ramones. Later on, Nirvana, the Grateful Dead wore them. And of course, nowadays we have people like Ed Sheeran wearing them. And they were featured in the Miley Cyrus video, Wrecking Ball. They were in a lot of movies from Ferris Bueller's Day Off to A Beautiful Mind, and they've become known more now as an art cultural icon more than an athletic shoe. So I'm here to get my very first pair of Converse All-Stars, better known as Chuck Taylors, because you can get them now everywhere. Because another thing that you should know, in 2003, the Converse company was bought out by Nike. So now when you're buying a pair of All-Stars Chuck Taylors, you are contributing to the Nike brand. I'm personally glad they bought them out because Converse was having some tough financial years there. Nike saved them, and now we can buy Chuck Taylors everywhere, especially here in DSW. So I hope you enjoyed learning a little history about the Chuck Taylor All-Stars. I'm going to buy myself a pair. Thank you very much for watching today on this beautiful May day. It's gorgeous out there. Get outside and enjoy the weather. At least it is in Chicago. And thank you very much for watching. This is Patty saying bye-bye.